Hey guys, David Hogan. That's Angela, obviously.
I'm Angela, obviously.
Mighty Tripod Acting Studio. We want to talk about your self-tapes really briefly. We're still hearing from local casting directors and some agents that your self-tapes are not as amazing as they should be. Or they could be, and they should be better. It's been a long time. I mean, I was talking to somebody recently. My first tape was, I think, in 2011 or 2012, right?
Oh,
That's
I
like
don't know.
8 years ago. 8 years. Self-taping has been around for at least 8 years. And actually, I heard a story that Val Kilmer actually sent in a self-taped audition for The Doors.
Oh.
And that's how he got booked. So people have been putting them, I mean, we know that videotaping ourselves have been around forever. And self-taping has been around at least professionally for 8 years. So if your self-tape setup is still, dare I say, bunk, come on, y'all, what's going on?
Or you think, oh, my talent will just shine through.
Right.
Sometimes it can. A lot of the times it won't.
Because there's so much going on. Maybe there's distractions.
As soon as they got bad
audio.
sound, bad audio, you're not doing industry standard. If you don't know what industry standard is for self-tapes, that's a problem. And now currently in this pandemic, this is the way of auditioning. It's safe because you're home, the casting director, filmmakers, producers, they're at home.
Right.
So this is going to be the way of auditioning for a while.
Yeah.
So that means also your auditioning needs to be on point.
Yes, very true.
Do you know how to execute without getting feedback and direction?
It's hard when you don't have any direction from a casting director, or you just, maybe the breakdown is kind of vague and the scene's a little bit confusing. It's hard to make really strong choices, and, I understand that. But one thing that we just heard was that in actor slates, because get this, in a slate, a lot of times, you're kind of in that wide shot and you're way back here. You can project, y'all. Project that voice. I know we talk so much about having to have an intimate kind of cinematic voice when we're doing our acting, because we don't want to be shouting to the balcony. But if you're not wearing
Where's it going? He's getting a mic. So this is another thing that some of you guys might have, are mics, that you're using mics. But here's the thing. Let me say what David is talking on. Whether it is, we can't hear you in your slate, or you're up in the camera and you are way too loud and it's just deafening for the person that you sent it to because it's blowing out the speakers. Please, y'all, you have got to review your tapes before you send them.
Tape it and review it.
And not review in the camera. Review the edit. Whatever you think you're about to send, check.
You must check.
There's a lot of tech difficulties. We do this in our Self-Tape Academy.
I mean, we have the Self-Tape Academy where you're going to learn about all this stuff, but I want you guys to know this stuff right now.
We want to hook you guys up and just know that we have got to take it to the next level.
Totally.
Because we are competing with everyone now. Because anyone can self-tape from anywhere to anything. Let that sink in.
So this is a lav mic, a lapel mic, something you wear. Now, this is like a $20 tool, which is very, very affordable.
I think so.
For some reason, if we need to hear you. Casting needs to hear your name, especially in that slate. If it's a wide slate and you're way back there and maybe you don't have a very loud voice, then you probably need to wear one of these. You don't need to wear this all the time, especially if the camera is very close to you. But this is a really affordable tool that you can purchase. We want to hear your name in your slates, y'all, especially in that wide frame. So play it back. You can probably even adjust the volume in post while you're editing.
Of course you can.
If you don't have one of these, but there are so many things that you must do right now to stay competitive, because otherwise the casting director might not send your tape along if it looks really bad.
Come on, we want the Northwest to be the place that people want to go to get talent, to get new faces, and to give all of us opportunity so we can work with them. Okay? That's from us to you.
You're
from
welcome.
Our hearts
You're welcome.
to your hearts.
Let's talk about tapes, baby.
Oh, let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good tapes and the bad tapes that could be. Let's talk about tapes.
I was doing my elevator.
Be mighty, guys, and
See
be
ya.
safe.